Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news in the fast-paced, ever-evolving landscape of the NFL. Few rumors have gained as much traction lately as the potential blockbuster involving Joe Burrow and the New York Giants. It's the kind of story that could reshape the division, shake up the league's power structure, and send Giants fans into a frenzy. And just imagine, if this deal goes through, it could be the spark that ignites a new era of optimism and dominance for Big Blue. But let's take a step back and analyze the details, because this isn't just some rumor. It's a serious proposition that's got everyone talking. Sources close to the negotiations have leaked that the Giants are in active talks with the Cincinnati Bengals over acquiring Joe Burrow in a trade. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Is this really happening? Well, it's still not official, but the buzz is real. The Giants are reportedly offering a first-round pick in the 2026 draft in exchange for Burrow, a move that would send shockwaves through the league. The Bengals, who finished 7-10 last season and missed the playoffs, are said to be considering a rebuild after a disappointing year. Their offensive line struggled, and with key players like T. Higgins needing extensions and the team facing a cap hit of over $25 million in 2026, it makes sense that they might be open to trading Burrow, especially if they believe they can build around a new quarterback or rebuild with younger talent. Now, if this trade goes through, it would be a game-changer for the Giants. Burrow, just 29, is one of the league's most accurate and clutch quarterbacks. His stats speak volumes: over 152 passing yards in 2025, ranking 7th among QBs with 28 touchdowns and only 12 interceptions. His completion percentage of 68.4% and a passer rating of 98.7 showcase his ability to stay efficient even under pressure. Not to mention his PFF overall grade of 88.5 and EPA per dropback of plus 0.18 place him among the elite in the league. His big-time throws, 38 in 2025, are evidence of his ability to perform in clutch moments, something the Giants desperately need to elevate their offense and turn close games into wins. Let's remember, Burrow's career has been nothing short of impressive. Over his time in Cincinnati, he's thrown for more than 0 yards and 130-plus touchdowns, with a manageable 50 interceptions. His 2024 campaign was solid: 641 yards and 25 touchdowns in just 10 games after recovering from injury. His health has been remarkably durable lately, with minimal injuries in 2025, missing no games. His stats, including an average depth of target of 8.7 yards and yards per attempt of 7.8, demonstrate his ability to stretch the field and make smart decisions. Comparing him to legends like Eli Manning, Burrow's efficiency is comparable or even superior in some metrics, and he's on a trajectory to be a franchise-defining quarterback for years to come. On the other side, the Bengals are in a tricky spot. Their 7-10 record in 2025, missing the playoffs, coupled with a significant salary cap hit, more than $25 million in 2026, forces them to consider tough choices. They need to bolster their offensive line, which was a weak point last year, and extend key young players like Higgins. Trading Burrow now could free up around $35 million in cap space, giving them financial flexibility to rebuild with younger talent. The question is whether they see enough value in a first-round pick in 2026 to part ways with a franchise quarterback who's still in his prime. The skepticism around aging QBs and the team's declining offensive efficiency, EPA per pass dropping 12% without precision, are fueling the idea that the Bengals might be ready for a fresh start. Now, for the Giants, this potential acquisition is a massive opportunity. Imagine adding Burrow to a team that finished 5-12 last year, with an offense ranked 28th in passing yards at just over 200 yards. With Burrow leading, projections estimate an increase of over 0 passing yards, boosting the offense's efficiency and explosiveness. His addition could elevate the Giants' EPA per pass by around plus 0.20, especially when paired with receivers like Neighbors, who could thrive in Burrow's system. The mismatch deep down the field is a game changer. Burrow's ability to extend plays and hit receivers in stride would open up new possibilities. His yards after catch per game could surge by 45 yards, and his passer rating could jump from an average of 80 to an impressive 95, while drastically reducing interceptions by about 15%. This upgrade would also improve the overall PFF offensive grade from 65 to 80, transforming the Giants' offensive identity. Moreover, Burrow's history of injury has been manageable, and his reputation as a clutch performer in the fourth quarter could make all the difference in close games. His ability to elevate the team in critical moments is reminiscent of the Manning era, and many fans are excited about the prospect of a quarterback who can lead with poise and precision when it matters most. If this move materializes, it could be the start of a new dynasty in the Big Apple. The Giants' odds of winning the Super Bowl could skyrocket from +20-0 to +5-0, an incredible shift that reflects Burrow's potential to turn this team into a true contender. For MVP conversations, Burrow would be right there in the mix, especially if he shines in the playoffs, leading the Giants through pivotal drives and clutch moments. Think about it. Burrow's arrival could reignite the era of Manning, creating a new chapter of Giants' greatness. With a young core, including neighbors and other emerging talents, and a quarterback of Burrow's caliber, the Giants could be on the cusp of something special. The NFC East, known for its fierce battles, would have to contend with a reinvigorated Giants team, potentially leaving divisional rivals scrambling to keep up. The NFC landscape could see a shift, with the Giants emerging as a dominant force once again, fueled by Burrow's elite talent and leadership. It's a tantalizing possibility that has fans dreaming of Super Bowl glory, and if it happens, it'll be remembered as one of the boldest moves in recent NFL history. Now, I know some of you are probably wondering about the broader implications and what this means for the Giants' current roster and future. Well, adding Burrow would not only give the team a proven leader and game changer at the most critical position, but also set a tone for the franchise's rebuild. The Giants have been searching for consistency at quarterback for years, and Burrow could be that piece that finally brings stability, confidence, and a winning culture back to MetLife Stadium. The offensive line, which was a concern last season, would need to protect Burrow and create space for him to operate. But with his quick release and decision-making, he's adept at avoiding sacks and extending plays. From a coaching perspective, the Giants' staff would have a quarterback who can execute their game plan effectively, push the offense to new heights, and elevate the entire team's performance. The defense, which has shown flashes of brilliance, would benefit from a more balanced team that can put up points and keep opponents on their heels. The front office's decision to pursue Burrow signals a clear intent to contend now rather than wait for a rebuild. It's a bold statement, an all-in move that could accelerate the team's trajectory towards Super Bowl contention, especially if they can surround Burrow with the right weapons and optimize their scheme. And let's not forget the fans. The excitement around such a trade would be off the charts. Imagine the energy on game day, the sea of blue and white in the stands, and the hope that Burrow's leadership will bring back the glory days of the Giants. It's about restoring pride, creating new legends, and making MetLife Stadium a fortress once again. This potential shift in the division could also ripple through the NFC, as the Giants aim to establish dominance and stake their claim as a top-tier team. The NFC East has always been known for its fierce rivalries: Cowboys, Eagles, Commanders, and now, with Burrow in the mix, the Giants could become the team everyone fears. Of course, everything hinges on the final negotiations and whether Cincinnati is willing to part ways with their franchise quarterback. But the fact that talks are happening at all is enough to excite fans and analysts alike. It's a reminder that the NFL is a league where game-changing moves happen in the blink of an eye, and this offseason could be one for the history books. If the Giants pull this off, it would be one of the most dramatic and impactful trades in recent memory, setting the stage for a new era of Giants football, one with a legitimate shot at the Super Bowl, led by a quarterback who embodies the clutch, leadership, and talent that Giants fans have been craving. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Are you excited about the possibility of Joe Burrow donning the Giants' colors? Do you think this move could finally put the team over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Giants news. This is an exciting time to be a fan, and whatever happens, one thing is for sure: Big Blue is aiming for greatness once again.